What's up, everyone? So, Fullbrings honestly feels a bit like unfinished at the moment. There just isn't as many options compared to Shikai or Resurrection or whatever, but still, I've got a proper tier list for you. So, we'll quickly start at the bottom, the trash tier, if you will, and then work our way up to the good stuff. All right, in C tier, we got Dollhouse. This one's kind of like awkward, if you ask me. It's not terrible, like you can actually do some funny combos with it, but the whole thing revolves around stacking hearts and then turning people into dolls. If you pull it off, good, it's a true stun. You can combo into literally anything. The issue is the cooldowns are long, the moves are easy to dodge, and if you haven't got your stacks, you're basically useless. But I think Twin Souls mode is hilarious though. You could just kidnap people into your dollhouse and trap them until their mode runs out. It's petty gameplay, but it works. Still, overall just not reliable enough, so it sits down here in C. Now in B tier, we've got Devil's Arm, and frankly speaking, people clown on this Fullbring a bit too much. It's not actually that bad. The M1s are pretty quick, and if you pair it with Hakuto or Speed, you can actually chain a bunch of combos together. Circa's got this massive AoE launcher, and Lejos works really nicely with speed builds, you can fast Fang right after. Twin Souls Bow just adds more raw damage, and Chris Safiho is kinda cheeky since it launches after the hit, giving you a tiny window for combos. Problem is, you gotta practice loads to really make Devil's Arm work, so it's never gonna be as reliable as the top picks, but it's a solid mid tier though. Now getting into the A tier, and Time Tells No Lies is funny because in base form, it's alright. Decent crit, some RNG moves, but nothing insane. The slowdown and parry freeze variant can be amazing if you're lucky, but you can also get the boring ones, so it's inconsistent. But when you hit Twin Souls, it is truly amazing. You literally got a time stop, HP reset, crazy combo potential, which is just unfair. That's why I've got to keep it at A overall, because base is mid, but Twin Souls is S easy. And Book of the End, on the other hand, is the true combo Fullbring. Z into C is basically a free setup. You make them kneel, charge your cooldowns, and then as soon as they get back up, you can true combo into anything. Twin Souls just makes it even nastier with that rewrite existence zone, stacking debuffs, healing, and even reviving yourself. But the only issue is if you miss your Z and C, you're kinda screwed. But when it works, it really works, so definitely deserving of the A tier spot. And finally, the kings of Fullbring. First is chess. And even after the nerfs, this thing's still disgusting! The C move just sets up everything, hit stun city, stack your moves on top, and then you've got the X with hyper armor, or you can chuck in Hakuto or Speed for even more nonsense. Z is great for posture damage, Lance crit is solid though a bit risky, and the Twin Souls mode isn't even that good outside of the grab and defense buff, but honestly, chess doesn't even need it. I think move stacking with this thing is just broken. Then we've got Zenkatsu. Now this one's a bit trickier, but if you put the time in, it's a real monster. The M1s are slow, but every move hits hard, and you've got guard breaks and hyper armor all over the place. Chizuchi is the big one, range grab that true combos into basically anything. Still the best combo tool in the Fullbring kit after nerfs. Twin Souls just makes it insane with that Suki Akari doing massive damage on a multi-hit stun. You get caught in that, you're done. Takes a bit of practice to really master, but once you do, Zangetsu is an S tier easy. So yeah, that's the tier list, and honestly, I just wish we had more of them. But anyways, let me know what you lot are running. I'll catch you in the next one.